This is PPMA TV with Markham Image, and we're here at Apex with Andrew. How are you, sir?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Yeah,
lovely to have you here with us. Busy show today.
It's been good. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably quieter than we initially expected. I think there's a few issues there, but no, it's still been a good show so far. Yeah, absolutely.
I think everybody thought, hang on, it's going to be scary. We can't actually drive here anymore.
Well, exactly with the petrol issues.
But you know what? I think it shows a real testament to PPMA that so many people are here. It's incredibly busy, isn't it? Well, listen, it's lovely to have you back on the stand. Always a pleasure to see you. Talk us through what's new for 2021.
I mean, for 2021, Apex UK's got a couple of new products really. We've sort of brought to PPMA the first time this year is the lubrication system. So it's sort of over on this side. We've got a bit of a demo unit there and a nice display there. So this has really been designed for working with our rack and pinion units, but also can work with other people's subsidiary items, which is the ball screws and linear guides. And it's an automated system for lubricating the components there. So rather than having what you quite often get is maybe just a timed system where it just drips lubricant every few seconds or minutes, this will actually work with the machine, so it can be linked into the PLC or via hand programming. So it's very good for having an automated, so you don't have waste product, over lubricate or under lubricate, which is a big thing.
So before, up until now, would it literally, if it lubricates every so many minutes, etc., there's going to be a build-up if it's not needed, presumably.
Exactly.
Could that cause damage?
Well, it can do. I mean, you get both options really. You can have one where it lubricates too often, and then you get excess lubrication spill onto the machine somewhere, and clog up things. Or you have the other thing where you don't lubricate enough, and therefore it runs dry, and then you get damage and then need to maintain earlier.
So is this just a program? Is this a software system that's put in place? Is this something you designed to kind of go, it now knows exactly, it can sense everything that it needs to work perfectly?
Exactly right, and that's how it works. So it will link into the PLC of whatever the machine is. So then it can work out how much it's running, when it is running, when it isn't running, and how fast. So then it can then feed the lubricant based on how it's working.
I mean, with the way that technology is, how come this sort of thing is only now happening? Why has this been has it been a difficult thing to design?
I mean, I think it has been around for a few years, but I think it's probably more now. It's becoming more pertinent because machines are becoming more automated. So I think that's the big thing. There's more PLCs available now, and it just makes it readily available. So it's an ideal time now to come out. And I think people are more aware now of maintenance times and also waste product. I mean, people are, it's becoming a big issue now. Downtime is a big problem. So you want to be able to have as little downtime as possible. And not waste material.
I was going to say, it's definitely going to minimise waste, isn't it? You've got another piece of kit over here that looks insanely heavy for such a small item. Talk me through this.
It is rather, I mean, I will pick it up, but it is quite heavy. So, I mean, this is something new that we've launched, which has been aimed really for AGVs and AMRs, so automated mobile robots and guided vehicles. And it's been designed specifically to have actually the wheel mounted on top of the hub itself, so it's got very heavy bearings in there. It's compact as a Planetary Gearbox, so it's designed for sort of servo driving or can be pulley driven inside a mobile robot, but it's very compact, so you can have the wheel mounted actually on the hub itself, big bearings in there to support the radial loads you'll get. And it just makes, it's an idea of it keeps it compact and you can then independently drive each wheel. So for something like an automatic mobile robot, you put a motor on each wheel, so then it can independently drive and you can control obviously direction, rotation of the mobile robot, and it keeps it compact and very,
And how has this changed from previous models?
Well, I mean, it's a new design for us. So I think in previous times when you were driving something like a wheel, it would have had probably a gearbox that was mounted to the wheel externally, so the wheel would have been on a bearing, then you'd have had a coupling or something connecting that to a gearbox, then to a servo motor, so it makes it much longer, more weight on the machine, and this makes it a very compact design.
It's very small, it's very, very compact, but I'm guessing very heavy. Yeah, that's very heavy. I don't want to touch that.
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of the bigger sizes, so they do go smaller as well. And I guess probably the way things are going now with more AGVs and more automated mobile robots coming out, that's sort of what was prompted sort of developing this product.
Hey, listen, it's so good to have you here. PPMA, like you say, we've had a tough couple of years, haven't we? Let's be honest. Do you think that we're back and it's up and running again? Do you feel like...
I think we are getting there, I mean, definitely we've seen over the last sort of few months, there's definitely been a big move to having people going out more and speaking and having sort of meetings face to face and these sort of activities, exhibitions. It's really been going well.
I mean, people, don't get me wrong, this stuff's great, and I know that people when they come to you, even via Zoom or whatever, they know what they're talking about, they know what they're looking for, but to actually physically be up close and personal with it, it changes everything, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely. I mean, be able to see the product, in the flesh, so to speak. It does really, and like I say, you can pick it up and you can hold it.
I mean, I wouldn't pick it up and hold it, but you can.
But you can get a feel for it. Exactly right. I mean, some of these you can't because they're fixed to the surface because they are heavy, so they need to be. But yeah, I mean, it is good. I mean, something else as well, just to sort of push with Apex as well, is one of the new things we've probably brought to the stand as well from a company point of view is sort of the promotion we've got sort of on the top of the stand there with our 5-year warranty, which is something that's very big in the industry for us. Yeah. I don't think there's many other sort of gearbox manufacturers that offer that. And also deliveries. I mean, we're on a 2 to 3 week lead time, which is pretty incredible for the.
I can't get milk in 2 weeks, mate.
No, that's it. Exactly. So to get a gearbox, it's pretty incredible to do that in 2 to 3 weeks.
And people, we live in that world now where we've got used to having everything now when we need it.
Yeah,
so to have that, and as you know, everything has slightly changed a little bit here in our world, but to have that ability to have it and to have it guaranteed for such a long period of time, people need that peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly, they do. So it gives them the confidence that they know the quality they're getting. They can get it quickly if they need to, so it really does help.
Hey, listen, it's always great to see you, and actually in person as well.
Yeah,
so Andrew, thank you so much, mate.
That's great. All right, thanks for your time. Cheers.